Okay, so I've been a freelancer for 3 years, as in, like, that is my primary source of income, my sole source of income at this point. Um, Doing the thing, trying to run my own business and being contracted by different companies. We've had some ups, we've had a lot of ups. We're having some downs this year, particularly. It's not my favorite year, but God is faithful. But one thing I want to talk about, because I was just looking at my invoices, and on my invoice, I put a late fee stipulation on there, where basically I'm like, oh, like, if your payment is late, I'm unfortunately going to have to charge you a fee, right? And I was doing some research because I've been going back and forth about this for quite a bit of time on, like, how much is too much, but, like, also, like, y'all need to pay me on time, right? I will say for the first year and a half to 2 years of my freelance journey, never had to, like, bring up a late fee, never had to put it in a contract, never had to put it on an invoice, never had a problem with it in general. But there was this one client that they were a little late, and, like, here's the thing with freelancing, right? Where it's like, I don't know why you're contracting people if you don't have the funds. So even me putting a late fee on my invoice shouldn't really be a big deal, because, like, I am under the expectation that, like, you have the funds to pay me immediately, right? Not on a net 60, not on a net, hell no, to a net 90. And I don't even really like a net 30, to be honest. I'm kind of more of a net 15 kind of girl. That's kind of where I am in this point. I used to be a net 30, but I'm trying to really push forward this net 15. So if you don't have the funds, you should not be contracting me. I don't know what the holdup is. Honestly speaking, I would like my money the same day. But hey, I get it. It's a business. There's, things we got to go through. There's systems. And there's people that we have to check with. I get that. But just pay me on time. So I did have a client about a year ago at this point that their payment was quite late. And I don't like the feeling of having to chase down my money, which is particularly why there's two things. Like, I'm putting this late fee as a way to be like, hey, it's just better if you don't pay me late. And we'll all be happy. I don't have to charge you more. I'm happy. We're all happy. But also, too, I do need to protect myself, and it's not really fair for me to be having to chase down money when I should be trying to, put that time I'm trying to chase down that cash into, like, another client or another project. So I did, from that incident, I did go ahead and implement a late fee, and I was doing some tweaking to my invoice, and research is showing that, like, the standard, I have a 10% late fee, but research is showing that the standard is about 2%, 1.5 to 2% per month. And I'm like, essentially my 10% is kind of giving a little steep. You want to retain a relationship with a client, that may not be the way forward.